The Xbox Series S is a really great console, especially for its price at $300, and it plays a lot of the games. A lot of the games it has great. It usually stays within its targeted resolution of 1080p and 1440p. Heck, it even goes above that in some instances. Like in Assassin's Creed, it goes up to 1620p and sometimes above that in that game, or even a full 4K like in Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which is amazing. I was not expecting that. Like when I heard that news, I was like, wait, this plays some things in actual 4K, not just upscaled. But despite that, despite how it performs great in some of these games, there are some games that kind of make me worry about its lifespan. Like games that are more next gen, like Cyberpunk, where it can drop below 1080p in some instances, albeit it doesn't have a full next gen patch yet. But there's also the medium where the resolution spends a good amount of time at 900p, like more than 1080p, from what I saw on Digital Foundry's video. I'll try to link it down below. Which are both below the target resolution, and like that's like right off the bat. That's not even like we're not even 3 or 4 years down the line of its generation of its like lifetime, or months in the lifetime, which honestly begs me to ask: will it last this full console generation? All right, so well, for now, as you guys know, I'm happy with my Series S. I'm honestly like really am enjoying it. Like, it's great. It works fine. Like, yeah, there's some like in Destiny 2, I do miss that 120 frames. I'll get more on that to that later, but it's still leagues a bunch of my X leagues beyond my Xbox One S because I'm pretty sure that I played Destiny 2 at 30 frames. Look, I'm a console scrub, all right? I'm not used to more than 30 frames on a game like Destiny. But given all that, we already know that at the time being, there are games that the Series S plays at its targeted resolution and it's above it in some instances, which feels amazing. It really makes you feel like you're getting your money's worth out of it. Like the fact that it's literally punching above its weight. You know, because Microsoft said 1440p, 1080p. Nah, some instances just 4K right there. And which is amazing. Like I said, it makes you really feel like you're getting your money out of it. But there are still titles towards the titles that are more focused towards next gen. Because like most titles, if not all, or most because now there's like next gen titles coming out, like next gen exclusive titles. Most titles were made with for like last generation in mind, and they're only gaining enhancements for the next gen. For instance, like Gears 5 or Assassin's Creed, matter of fact. They were made with the first gen in mind. Or not first gen. First gen is like all the way back before I was alive. But like with last gen in mind, and they only gain enhancements for now, which is great. I'd love to see that. You know, go ahead, keep doing that. But towards the games that are more catered towards next gen, like the medium, which spends time at 900p most of the time. I'm not even counting the dual port view, because that which brings the resolution even lower, like in the 600p's or something like that. But I'm not counting that because most games are probably not going to have that, so we'll leave that to the side. But there's also again Cyberpunk where I spend sometimes below 900p. I mean, I know Cyberpunk. I don't know if you hear that in the background. Let me see if I can before I get demonetized. Even though I'm not monetized. The Cyberpunk. Yes, Cyberpunk is on last gen systems, but you can clearly tell, like if you were to play Cyberpunk on an Xbox One or PS4 or even a PS4 Pro or Xbox One X, it's not meant for that at all. But it goes below the 1080p, like I said, right? But here's the thing, it does go above 1080p too on the Series S. Like it goes like to like the 1200p's or like 1188p, I think. Which is good, you know, like which is why I'm like honestly I'm excited to see like the full on next gen version of Cyberpunk 2077 on the Series S in particular. But resolution aside, because you know resolution isn't everything, because like the Series X and the PS5 go below its targeted resolution too. What I'm really worried about are the like other features and performance. Like for instance, it's missing some features. Like in Call of Duty Cold War, it doesn't have the ray tracing, nor does it have the 120 frames support. The Series X and its more expensive counterparts, the Series X and the PS5, they have that. The same thing with Destiny 2. The Series S does not have the 120 support, but the PS5 and Series X have that. So like, which makes me think like, if features like that are being excluded right off the bat, and these aren't even next gen exclusive games. These are games that were made with the previous gen. I mean, Cold War was made for this generation in mind too, because it came out with the PS5. But still, like, if things are getting like taken off right off the bat, that really makes me wonder like, did I waste my money in the long term? Did I just, I guess, impulse buy it? Well, not impulse buy it, but like just get it, just get it, just so it can be a waste of money later on down the line, and they're like, oh, sorry, this can't play these games anymore. Will it last a typical 7 to 10 years? A console generation usually lasts. That's my dog. If you hear him. Despite all of that, to be honest, I still strongly believe that the Series S will last. We're on that right now. I say that because we have to keep in mind that we have to keep in mind who the Series S is for. Like, okay, the Series X. I'm not gonna mention the PS5. Let's just talk about Xbox right now. Yeah, call me an Xbox fanboy. I already explained previous videos a couple videos ago. I love everything. All right, I'm actually getting a PS5 soon, but future video. But look, the Series X was meant for people who want all those new high-end features, 4K, 120 frames per second, at 4K, or like not really at 4K, but in some games it does do that. Freaking ray tracing, all that. Albeit Xbox Series S does have all that, but one feature I do see missing in most games for the Series S is that ray tracing. I think only Watch Dogs really has ray tracing for that game, for that console. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong. But the Series S was not meant for hardcore gamers who want all the bells and whistles. The Series S was directed towards more casual gamers who don't play a ton of games at a time. Hence why it has half a terabyte of storage, or actually technically less than that, because software and all that, or OS. The OS taking up all that. They're for people who generally don't care about having 4K or the highest possible graphic settings. It's for people who just want to play games and just enjoy themselves pretty much, and that's exactly what the Series S does. It plays games and it does it phenomenally, like at the time being. Like, or maybe like, let's say you're somebody who just wants a secondary system, or you have a bunch of kids and you don't want to spend too much on a system, and they don't want Nintendo Switches for some reasons. I don't know. I'm pretty sure every kid will want a Nintendo. I wanted a Nintendo when I was a kid. Get them to boom, Series S. It's not that expensive. Or maybe you're just somebody who just wants to get into gaming, but you don't want to spend a full $500. The Series S, $300 right there. Boom. Why not? Money is no object. I mean, it is right now because of scalpers, but like if you could get it non-scalped, it's a really good console. I mean, yes, there are some features that you might miss out on in certain games, like the 120 support or the ray tracing. But again, the Series S isn't meant for people who really care about that. They're just meant for people who just want to play games, who play 1 or 2 games at a time, people who just play their typical Call of Duty or FIFA for that matter, or 2K. That's what the Series S is for, not for people like me. I mean, like, okay, but you might be like, oh, why'd you get the Series S then? Curiosity. Curiosity really did get the best of me here. Like, I do intend on getting a PS5 soon, so that's why I didn't spend as much money on a Series X. Because I knew it would be easier to get an Xbox than a PlayStation, so at the time being. So I did that, I'm doing that for now. I'm getting a PS5 eventually. So like, I have not the best of both worlds, but both worlds, PS5 for like my fighting games and all that because I want to start doing tournaments again. And the Series S for like to play with my friends and all that because most of all my if not yeah I'm pretty sure all my friends are still on Xbox, or most of them are. The other are on PC. I don't really have any friends on PlayStation, which is weird. But yeah, the Series S is like again, it's meant for people who just don't care about the craziest features, who don't particularly care about resolution all that much. I mean, albeit it's not like you're getting 2 pixels with the Series S. It's not gonna put on Xbox One. You'll still get a good pixel count. And on top of all that, the Series S is a way more balanced system than the Xbox One X. Like it has an actual SSD. It's shut up, dog. It has an actual good CPU, not a dog water CPU. Dog water. I can't believe I just said that. Its GPU is don't let the teraflops fool you. The Series S GPU is more powerful than the One X. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. All right. And if you want to debate me with that, go ahead in the comments. Even though I'm not in a debating mood, but like, it's more powerful. Given all that, I do 100% believe that the Series S will last those 7 to 10 years because that's what it's meant to do. It's not meant to do everything at the highest notch ever. It's meant to be like down a couple of notches, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. That's what the Series S is for. That's who it's for. It's not for people who are crazy gamers and all that. But yeah, there you have it, guys. That's why like that's the whole video pretty much. I why I personally think the Series S will last its whole lifespan, given all those reasons and all that. But yeah, that's about it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. My Series S review actually hit over 1,200 views. I, Thank you. I appreciate that so much, guys. I woke up one day, I'm like, holy crap! Like, thank you so much, guys. It kind of gave me some more motivation to make more videos. Hence what I'm doing now. Can't wait to make the next one. I already know what I'm gonna do for the next one. But yeah, I'm DCX. You should check out my TikTok. You should check out my Twitch, and you should also have an amazing day. I might live stream today, by the way. But yeah, peace.